エイブ邪魔しないでね。
Yoshi, please go ahead.
いい？うん。
Action.
Go Go エイブ会話では
Welcome to Go Go Abe 会話
また邪魔してるじゃん。もう
I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
日本語対英語で会話が進みます。
A Japanese English mixed conversation from the future.
フューチャーじゃないのよ。
Oh yeah. The ultimate listening challenge.
チャレンジじゃなくて楽々リスニングです。ではスタートです。
Here we go. Okay.
はい。
Yoshi.
うん。
Are we rolling?
おー
We are rolling.
久しぶりだそれ。うん。
Wait, are we? Okay.
Okay.
So, Yoshi, today I was looking at some social media.
ソーシャルメディア。
Facebook.
Facebook とかね。
And some other things. And people are going crazy.
はい。もう狂ったようにみんな騒いでるってことだね。
Yes, people are going crazy. Because Donald Trump will be the new president.
will be じゃなくて、でも、あれ、いつからだっけか。
I think it's like 1 month or 2 months from now.
これから2ヶ月後ぐらいで。
Maybe February, so almost 3 months.
じゃあ3ヶ月後かな。
Yeah.
そうだね。
It will change.
エレクション、その選挙に勝ったもんね、彼。
Yes.
昨日、これが、今日何日？
Donald Trump won the election.
今日10日だから9日の日に勝ったってのが分かったんだね。
Yes, he did.
はい。
Amazing.
Amazing だね。
Yeah, so people are going crazy
はい。
in America.
アメリカだけじゃなくて、もう世界中で、もう大変って言ってるよね。
Yeah.
面白いな。
And, I'm from Canada. So, for me, it's not a really big deal.
そうだね。だってカナダとアメリカってお互いにあいつらには興味ないって言ってるでしょ
Yeah. Hey, they don't care about Canada.
カナダもアメリカにケアしないしね。
But now, many Americans want to move to Canada.
そうなの？
Yeah.
なんで
So, Canada's immigration website.
カナダ移民局みたいな感じかな。
It crashed.
そう。
Because too many Americans were trying to.
もうアメリカ出たいんだね、じゃあ。
Yeah, I think it's a overreaction.
そうだ。オーバーリアクションだけどね。
Yeah, it's a little bit of an overreaction. Donald Trump, people feel very, very strongly about him.
ストロングっていうのは強い感情っていうのは好きな人もいるし嫌いな人もいるしで本当にどっちとしてもストロングな感情ではあるということだよね。
Yeah. So today, I researcred Donald Trump.
そう。じゃあ、もしかしたらさ、
So people only see his,
暴言とか
the crazy things he says.
暴言っていうのは日本で。
Or, his political speeches.
政治的なスピーチね。
Yeah, his political
ちょっと
speeches.
クレイジーな時あるもんね。
But Donald Trump is actually very, very interesting.
そう、だってさ、
He's 70 years old.
70歳。
So, he's had a long, interesting career.
キャリアだね。
Yeah.
もしかしたらね。
And personal life. Also very interesting.
そうなんだ。彼のこと本当に俺ら知らないしね。どういう政策するかっていうのも実は分かる。
Yes. So, today...
違う視点から、ゴーゴーエイブ会話ではそれをやってみましょう。
Well, I want to talk about Donald Trump, but not about his politics.
政治的なことはね、俺らが言ったって何も
I want to talk about his life and his career and, his personal life.
はい。いいよ。
Because that's more interesting for me.
そう。もうちょっと聞いてみましょう。
Yeah. Okay. So, Donald Trump is 70 years old.
70歳だね。
Yeah. He was born in New York City.
はい。
And he was the second youngest of 5 children.
5人兄弟の中のセカンドヤンゲスト。下から2番目だね。
Exactly. Yeah. So, his father, you know, he looks kind of strange.
言っちゃうまあまあ、ちょっと不思議な感じの見た目。
Yeah,
ヘアスタイルとか。
He's got like a big orange head.
ビッグオレンジ。あれオレンジなのかね
Yeah.
まあ、そうだね。
Yeah, and really blonde hair. And so, his father his father was born in America,
はい。
but his family is from Germany.
そうなのちょっと待ってね。彼のお父さんはアメリカ出身で、でも家族がドイツ出
Yeah,
身。
so his grandfather was
そう
from
なんだ
Germany.
グランド。おじいちゃんとかはドイツ。
Yes.
から、じゃあおじいちゃんが来てアメリカに移民して、で、お父さんはアメリカ人として育ったわけだね。
That's right.
ってことね。
So his father was born in America, but his father's family is German.
はいはいはい。
And his mother was born in Scotland.
スコットランドね。
Yeah.
はい、スコティッシュなわけだ。
So it's a German-Scottish mix, and you get a strange orange person.
オレンジパーソン。トランプさんがね、出てくるわけね。
Yeah. So his father and mother met in New York and got married, and his father was very successful.
彼のお父さんもすごくお金持ち。前エイブ言ってたもんね。
Yeah.
そうね。
So his business was mostly real estate.
不動産ね。real estate.
That's right. Yeah. Now, when Donald Trump was young,
はい。
he was a bad boy.
あ、そうなんだ。
Yep. He was a troublemaker.
もしかして、その子供の時からずっとお父さんはサクセス、その成功してお金持ちだったのかな
Yeah, I think his dad was very successful.
いっぱいお金持ちの家に育つ。
And he was
関係ない。
one of the youngest kids, so maybe his family was already quite rich.
すごくリッチだったわけだな。
Maybe, yeah. So Donald Trump was a bad boy.
そうなんだ。どんな風に
I'm not sure, but it says that because of his behavior problems.
behavior って態度ね。
Yep. Well, his behavior problems. He got kicked out of school.
kicked out. 退学になったわけだ。
Yes, when he was 13 years old.
13歳で中学校1年生とか2年生ぐらい。
Yeah.
その時も。
He was a bad boy. He
そうなん
got
だ。
kicked out of school, and he was sent to military school.
おー、なるほどなるほど。その、セントっていうのは送られたわけだな。その、
Yeah, maybe his parents said, "You're a bad boy. Go to military school."
軍学校みたいな感じ。
Yeah. Yeah, maybe it's very strict.
そうだね。すごい厳しくて。
Yeah.
はいはい。
So he went to military school for his junior high school and high school,
なるほど。
right? And after that, he went to college,
大学
university, yep. And he studied economics.
経済学ね。
Yes. And especially real estate.
あ、なるほど。まあ、お父さんがリアルエステート並んで成功したから彼もじゃあ、それを学んだわけだね。
While he studied real estate,
はいはい。
he worked in his family's company.
はあ、なるほどね。その、勉強しながら家族のところでも働いてたんだね。
So, you know, about Donald Trump is there's many things that you think are very good. Like, wow, he was working and going to school and he's a hard worker. And then there's some things that are a little funny.
どういうと
But we'll talk about his,
okay.
yeah. And then there's some things that are just really bad.
なるほど。はい。
But I think that's kind of like human. You know, there's good, there's bad, there's funny.
まあそうだね。エイブもグッド、バッド、ファニーいろいろあるもんね。
I guess so.
そうね。
Yeah. So anyway, so he went and he graduated university, from, studying economics. Now, he went to military school, and during this time, when he was a young man,
いや、若い時ね、彼が。
yeah, there was a war.
あ、何
Yes,
war?
in Vietnam.
あ、ベトナム戦争がその時にあった。
Yeah, the 1960s. So, actually, many people say, why didn't he go to Vietnam?
あ、彼行ってないんだ。
Yes.
あ、そう。
So he was a big guy, he was strong and healthy.
はい。健康体で大きな体だったら行ってもいいよね。
So everybody, for the Vietnam War, people didn't have a choice.
あ、もう強制的に現場というかその戦場に行かされるわけだね。
Yeah, they got drafted.
はい、drafted って言うんだ、それ。
Yeah, to the war. But he didn't go.
なんで
So the reason he didn't go, it says because his feet were painful, like he had something called heel spurs.
Heel spurs?
Yeah, it's like a small problem with the bones in your feet. And he was like, oh, my feet hurt. I can't go.
あ、そう、足痛いから行けないって言ってたわけだ。
Yeah. But maybe his family was quite powerful.
ああ、なるほどね。
So maybe,
政治的というかその金の力でだったかもしれないね。
Yeah, if you have a lot of money, here, doctor, please say my son's feet have a problem.
あ、じゃあその
he can't go to the war.
軍に言ったわけじゃない。軍に直接じゃなくてドクターの方に
Maybe.
それを言ってみて。
I don't know.
まあわからないけど。
Some people think he didn't want to go to the war.
なんか
That's fair. I don't want to go to war.
まあそれだね。はいはい。
But he pretends to be very macho.
あ、そう
So, yeah, that's his personality.
あ、まあ
But he didn't go to
強がりみたいな感じかな。pretend っていうのはその何々ふりをするだからね。
Yeah.
マッチョなふりをする。はい。
Yeah, and also he said in an interview, he said, I went to military high school. So I got better military training than going to war.
やっぱりおかしな人。
Yeah, so many people thought that was very disrespectful.
disrespect っていうのが、そう、disrespect っていうのが、今ちょっと、まあ、知ってる人いるかどうかわからないけど、ディスるっていう、だよ。あ、日本語
ディスるって。
ディスる。
Oh, okay.
お前ディスっただろう。バカにするみたいな意味。
Yeah, disrespect.
そう、disrespect が本当の。
disrespect. Yeah.
まあ、ディスったわけだな。
That's right. So anyway, after finishing university, he did some business with the help of his father's company.
なるほどね。
And he made some really good money.
あ、じゃあ
very quickly. Yeah.
彼にはそういうやっぱりそのお金儲けの才能というか。
Yes. Yeah.
ね、その
He is good at business.
Yeah.
And he made some money. So by the time he was 23 years old, he had made quite a lot of money very quickly. But then he had a failure. His first failure was he tried to enter show business.
フェイリアっていうのは失敗なのね。
Yeah.
じゃあ、ショービジネスに手を出して失敗したわけだ。
Yes, so he tried to become a producer for a Broadway play, a comedy.
コメディのそのプロデューサーになろうとして失敗したのね。
Yeah, and he failed. He lost a lot of money. So that kind of shows you, like, okay. So he's like, yeah, business, make money. But maybe his dream is to become famous.
ああ、まあ有名になりたいっていう
Yeah,
ね。
his dream is like show business, lights, camera, action.
Lights, camera, action って昔言ってたの。
Well, there's one theme about Donald Trump is kind of narcissism.
theme ってテーマね。
Yeah.
narcissism って何？どういうこと？
Well, you know, in Japanese you say narcissist.
ああ、ナルシストね。
Yeah.
narcissism.
Yeah, narcissism. So there's some narcissism going on with him, I think. Anyway, he was successful in business, and he continued, his successes. And in 1971, so he was very young in 1971. He was under 30. He became the president of his family's company.
は、それはお父さんがやってた会社？
Yeah.
お父さんがやってた会社を、まあ、引き継いだというか、社長になったわけだ、そこの。
Yes.
なるほど。1971年ね。
And their business is real estate.
まあもちろんね。
Yeah. So, the first thing he did is he changed the name.
会社の名
He
前
made it the Trump Organization.
に変えたの。
Yeah.
うん
It seems he really loves his name.
そうだね。
Yeah.
ほら、いつも俺らがプレイするそのカードゲームのトランプとトランプって同じスペル？
Yes.
あ、そうなんだ。
Yeah.
でもトランプの意味じゃないでしょ。もちろん。
Well, Trump, the meaning of the word Trump, the verb,
動詞？
yeah, is to be better than.
ほら、こいつ、その人たち。
So trump cards, it comes from some of the games where you pick one suit, which is like the gara,
柄、
and then that suit is the trump. So it can beat any other card.
はいはい。
So to trump means to lay down the powerful card.
は、じゃあ、その、
And they're called trump cards only in Japan.
あ、そうなの？
Yeah, so no, playing cards. 日本以外はトランプだって言わない。
そうなんだ。日本だけなんだ、トランプっていうのは。じゃあ、海外ではカーズ。
Yeah, we just call them cards. Playing cards.
トランプって一切言わないんだ。
言わない。
おー。
Yeah.
初め
But
て知りまし
many games are trump games.
た。はい。
Yeah. It's difficult to understand.
ちょっと難しいね。
No problem. Anyway, the word trump means to lay down the card that is more powerful.
そうか。そのカードで、もっとパワフルなカードで、その、敵をやっつけるみたいな感じ？
Yeah, so you lay down a queen, I lay down a king.
そうか。
I trumped you.
なるほど。俺がクイーン出して、エイブがキングを出したら、エイブの方が、You trump me っていうわけだ。
Yeah.
ああ、なるほど。
To explain it easily, yes. But his name is not Trump.
お、なんだ？
So
どんどんわかんなくなってきたぞ、俺は。
The name Donald Trump in Germany,
はい。
it's actually Drumpf.
トランプ。
Yeah.
うん。
Drumpf.
トランプ。
Drumpf.
トランプ。
Yeah. But maybe they changed it to sound more cool.
まあね。
Trump sounds much better than Drumpf.
まあまあ、そうだね。じゃあ、名前変えたんだ。アメリカに来た時に。お父さんが多分。
Yeah, maybe many years ago their family changed the name.
はい。
Yeah, so he was doing good in business, but there was a problem. Okay, and this is the beginning of the racism problems.
人種のことかな？ race.
Racism, yeah, means 人種差別. Yeah. So the thing was, he owned many buildings.
トランプタワーだね。
Oh, yeah, many different buildings.
ああ、まあいっぱいあるもんね、彼ね。
And when black people wanted to rent in his building, they would say no.
黒人の人がそのトランプさんが持っているビルを借りようとしに来ても断るんだ。
Yes.
それはどうして？
So even, well, it's kind of racist.
なるほどね。
Yeah. But you know, it was a long time ago in the 1970s. Still, that's no excuse for this behavior.
このさ、例えば彼がその人種差別を容認というか、まあ好きというかの、その70年代に好きだ、そういう風にしてたら、今も変わんないよ、そんなの。
The problem with that is, in that time,
はい。
okay, if a lot of black people moved into his building, then maybe there are many racist white people who have a lot of money, then they don't want to move into the building.
まあ、そういうことね。その黒人の人が、その彼のマンションというかね、に入ってたら、たくさんお金持ってる白人の人がそこに入らなくなる。
Yes, I mean, this was 40 years ago.
まあ、
so there were many racist people, many more than now. So as a businessman, maybe that was his thinking.
なるほど。ビジネスマンとして、まあ、その40年前は、人種差別者がまだまだたくさんあったから。
I think there's many 大家さん in Japan who don't want foreigners in their building.
同じだ。
Maybe.
今でもちょっとね、日本。
外国人が嫌いわけじゃなくて、もしかしたらその外国人入ったら他の人が嫌がるかもしれない。
これね、一回聞いたことがあるのさ、その、大家さん的な人にね。
Yeah.
なんで外国人入れないのって言ったら、
yeah. so,
結構ね、文化的な違いがあるから、
That's what they always say.
トラブルになっちゃうんだって。
That's what they always say.
俺もそれ聞いた。
Yes, but that's what they always say as a reason. Yeah.
でも本当は？でもエイブトラブル起こしてないよね。
No, never.
まあ、一回上の階の人ピンポンダッシュしたぐらいだ。I see.
Okay, one time. They didn't know it was me.
そうだね。
And it was a mistake. Anyway, so that's when these things started.
なるほどね。じゃあ
he got a reputation as a kind of a racist.
reputation 評価ね。評価を受ける。彼もしかしたら人種差別を容認する人じゃなくてビジネスマンとしてそういう風にやってたのかもしれない。かな？
Well, you don't know. Either way, it's illegal.
いずれにしてもね。
Yes, and it's racist.
違法だねってことね。
Yes. It's wrong on many different levels. So there is no excuse.
まあ、いずれにしてもその人種差別になるような行動をするのはやっぱりダメですよ。
Yes. And also, at that time, it was also his father. He was working with his father.
まあ、一緒に働いたね。
Yeah. Okay. So, Trump's first big deal in Manhattan.
ビッグディールで、メインで、活動してて、たところね。
It was in 1978. He got a contract to build the Grand Hyatt Hotel.
1978年、グランドハイエットホテルを建てる契約をしたわけだね。
That's right. Yeah. And now, he was the main person in the contract, but actually, his father was behind
him.
Yes.
黒幕っていうのかな。トランプさんが主要な契約の人だったけども、実はその後ろには、彼のお父さんが実はいたと。
But his father at that time got a bad reputation for some bribery or
賄賂とか。
Yeah.
彼のお父さんも賄賂とか。
buildings, construction. It's in Japan, the problem in everywhere.
談合とか言うのかな。
Yeah. Yeah. So his father was in a little trouble. So he was the the main person for that contract.
そういうのがあったから、トランプさんに、まあ、譲ったというかね。
Yes. And then after that, maybe he really started, his career really started taking off.
もう、急激なその、キャリアの積み立てがあったわけだ。彼の中でね。
Yeah. So in 1983, he developed the Trump Tower.
はい。
Famous building in Manhattan. And it's a tourist attraction also.
そうなの？
Yep.
ツーリストにとってのアトラクション。まあまあ、ランドマークみたいな感じかな。
Yeah. But he also had some problems. There were many illegal workers.
Illegal worker ってその、なんだっけ、その、不法就労してる人たち。
Yeah. That he brought from Poland. And he paid them a very small wage.
なんかさ、今、トランプさんはその不法就労してるアメリカに来てる1100万人かなの人たちを全部もう強制的に返すって言って、
He used them.
昔は彼らを使ってたんだ。
Yes.
少しのお金で。
Yeah.
へー。
Yeah, so he did that. Okay, so then he got a casino. And a hotel and casino. And so now he's got Trump Tower, and then he makes the casino calls it Trump Castle.
目立ちたがり屋だね、本当に。
And he started an airline, and it was called Trump Shuttle.
そうなの？
Yep.
実際にやってるわけじゃない。
And he bought a big building on Wall Street.
はい。
And what did he name it?
Trump Wall.
Oh, close. It's called the Trump Building.
そのままだ。
And many years later, he built another huge building right across the street from the United Nations.
国連の建物の。
So United Nations headquarters is in New York. And right across the street, he built a big building and he called it Trump World Tower.
そうなんだ。国連のビルの本当にすぐ向かいに Trump World Tower っていうのを建てたんだね。
And then in another area around the same time, he made there was a multi-building development. 何棟か重なってるような。 And it was called Trump Place.
もしかして今日このストレンジニュースをやろうと思ったのは、その名前を言いたいのかい君は。
And he bought a huge yacht.
まあ、クルーザーみたいな感じ？
Yeah, like a huge yacht.
やっぱりクルーザーなのかな日本で言う。
Maybe. It's
ヨットはヨット？
It's called a mega yacht.
メガヤットって言うんだ。
Yeah. A huge boat. And he called it Trump Princess.
そうなんだ。
And, now there's about 25 buildings around the world that are called Trump this, Trump that, International Trump, blah, blah, blah.
じゃあ彼、今25個のビル持ってるのってこと？
Oh, more than that. But there's 25 that are called Trump something.
でもさ、
And 11 golf courses around the world called Trump Golf Course.
普通でもね。
The closest to Japan is in Seoul, Korea.
韓国のソウル？ソウルにもあるんだ。
Yeah, it's called Daewoo Trump World.
そう。
And some other things that he used his name for and made into a product is Trump Ice Water.
そんなのあんの？
Yeah.
トランプアイスウォーターって何？ミネラルウォーターみたいな？
Yes.
そう。
And Trump Beef Steak.
嘘だ。
Yeah.
本当に
Yeah.
そ
Yeah, Trump steaks.
う。へえ。
You can find it on YouTube.
あ、そう。
The commercial for Trump steaks. The best steaks in the world. I make the most terrific steaks. My steaks are delicious.
それ今のトランプさんの真似。
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, okay.
And then other things are Trump vodka.
あら、そんなのもあるんだ。ボッカーということ、ボッカって、あ、そう。
And
うん、何
Trump premium vodka.
あんま変わんねえじゃん。
And Trump super premium vodka.
あ、そう。
Yeah. And Trump golden ale, which is beer. So Trump beer. And Trump wine.
うんトランプゴルゴンゾーラとかもある。
No.
あ、そっか、残念。
But you know what's funny is he never drinks alcohol.
あ、なんか、聞いたことあるね。
Yeah. So he never drank alcohol. But he made Trump vodka, Trump super premium vodka, and many things.
はい。
So, as you can see, maybe he had Trump modeling management.
どういう意味です
So for models,
あ、モデル事務所みたいなの持ってるんだ。彼らしいな、そこは。
and he bought Miss Universe.
買ったってどういうこと
So he's owned Miss Universe.
あの
You
コ
know
ンテス
Miss
ト
Japan, So he owns Miss USA, Miss Teen USA, and Miss Universe.
あの会自体は彼の権利みたいな感じになってる。
He owns it. Yeah,
あら、すごいね。
yeah. But he bought it in 1996, and he owned it for 20 years. And then he sold it. I think he bought it back. Anyway, he also has Trump University.
あ、そんなのもあるんだ。大学まであるんだ。
Yeah,
なんでもあるね。
but he got into big trouble
また、
for university. So he was charging a lot of money.
授業料が高いんだね。
Yeah, and the name Trump University, but it's not a real university.
じゃあ、卒業して証明書もらってもあんまりこう効果がないとか。
Yeah.
ああ、そういうこと
So he got into big trouble for Trump University. You know, it was a real estate training program, but not a real university.
申請してなかったとかそんな感じなのか
Yeah.
な。
So I can't make a school and call it Abe University. Of course. Anyway, as you can see, he made like hundreds of businesses. So stupid, crazy businesses and many buildings all over the world and university and modeling and steaks and ice water.
はい。
So he got into trouble, you know, because many of the businesses failed.
まあ、数打ち当たるみたいなのもあるしね。
Yeah.
まあ、失敗もそれはするさ。
So he sold his Trump Princess mega yacht, and he sold all his airplanes, his Trump shuttle airline, and he had to sell many things. And he also used the bankruptcy laws.
バンクラプシーっていうのは倒産とか、
Yeah.
じゃあ、っていうことは自己発散プログラム違うんだ、自己発散じゃねえな。
So if you go bankrupt, there are some laws that will forgive your debt.
会社構成法みたいなのあるんだよね。
Yeah.
その結局、いっぱい借金を背負って倒産してもそれをこう、カバーしてくれるような、ビジネスが大きくなればなるほどそういうプログラムは強く働くね。
Right. Yeah. So he used a lot of those laws to help him get away from the failed businesses. And also he has many court cases.
裁判沙汰って言えばいいのかな。裁判にいっぱいあったんだね、
So he's had more than 3,500.
3500件も裁判してるんだ。
Yeah.
すごい。
He loves court.
裁判好きだね。アメリカ人って裁判好きだよね。
Because more than half of his 3,500 cases is him trying to get money.
彼が訴えたのが半分、でもさ、半分以上、まあ、半分は訴えられてるわけだね。
I mean, just because you and me said the name Trump, maybe he's going to try to sue Gogo Abe Kaiwa.
なるほどね。
He's going, 俺の名前言ってのか、訴えるぞ。
なるほどね。
Yeah.
じゃあリリースしないで。がっちりですから。
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, so I mean that's everything I'm going to say about his businesses.
でもさ、それ今聞くとね、そのビジネスをたくさんやって、いろいろ成功、まあ失敗もたくさんあるけど、成功もたくさんしてるわけじゃない。
Yeah, so
っていうことはさ、彼は
to be a successful businessman, you have to take risks.
そう、まあリスクは背負わなきゃいけないけど、やっぱり交渉するとかね、相手を
negotiation.
そう、交渉して、うまくことを進めることができる人なわけだじゃん。
He's good at negotiating.
じゃあさ、
So he wrote a book about negotiating.
そう。
It's called The Art of the Deal.
Art of the Deal っていう名前なんだ。
Donald Trump's book.
なるほど。やっぱりそうだよね。そういう大きなビジネスを成功させるためには、やっぱりその交渉術はさ、どうしても必要なわけじゃね。
Yes.
だから。
So, I mean, like I said, there's really bad things that are even racist. His failures in business, his kind of strange illegal university. But then, he did a lot of big business and had some great successes.
そうだね。そこはものすごい評価。
And kind of funny. He's like, this is Trump this, Trump that, Trump everything, Trump the world.
トランプの。
Yeah.
そういう意味でね。
So, let's talk more about his kind of personal or kind of some other funny stuff. He's a big fan of pro wrestling.
そうなの？
Yeah.
プロレスって日本とアメリカだいぶちょっと違うけど、アメリカの方がもっとエンターテインな感じだよね。
I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of pro wrestling.
俺もそんなファンじゃないんだけど、まあよく見るよそういうの。
But he's a big fan of pro wrestling and WWE, and he has participated.
参加したの
？Yes.
レスラーとしてもしかして。
Yes. You can go on YouTube and you can watch Donald Trump, the president of the United States. You can watch him on a pro wrestling show. Like hitting guys. And maybe he's friends with the president of the big pro wrestling company. WWE.
そうだろうね。
This guy called Vince McMahon.
Big Man?
I think they're friends because they did a show where Vince McMahon and Donald Trump were like the wrestling coach, and there was a match.
そう、じゃあ、そのドナルド・トランプさんと、今のその友達っぽい人が、戦ったの
？No, well, yes, they did a little bit, but they were just the coach, and the loser had to get his hair shaved.
じゃあ、丸刈りにするっていう、負けた方は、髪の毛を剃る。
So Donald Trump won.
勝っちゃったんだ。
And he shaved
his
friend's head in the ring on TV. So you can go on YouTube and search like Trump wrestling
match.
And you can watch it. It's crazy. Yeah, he shaves the guy's head in front of thousands of people.
やっぱりトランプさんはさ、なんかこうエンターテイナーな感じがするよね。
Yes, he's totally an entertainer. I mean, pro wrestling is really matches his personality.
まあ、彼のその性格に合ってるような、結局
Yeah.
まあ、ちょっと言葉悪いけど見せびらかすみたいな。
Yes,
そういう感じのところはあるね。
exactly. Yeah. So, please go on YouTube and check out Donald Trump wrestling.
とりあえずリンクだけ貼っとこうかな。探して。
Okay, sure. And he's been in many TV shows and movies.
なんか司会とかやってたんでしょ？俺知らなかったけど。
Oh, yes. So he's been in about 10 movies, but only small parts. And he made his own reality TV show,
は
The Apprentice.
トークショーみたいなやつ？
No, reality. So it's like a business competition. And he's the boss.
ビジネスコンペティション、そのビジネスについてのいいアイディアをこう競うみたいな
Yeah,
感じ。
like marketing and, you have to compete and try to sell.
はあ、まあコンピートって競争して
Yeah.
ってことだね。
And then the loser, Donald Trump says, "You're fired."
あ、なんか聞いたことあるな。You're fired って言ってるよね。もしくは、あれでしょ？首にするね。
Yeah.
あとは、毛を剃ってあげるとかやるのかな。
No, that's pro wrestling.
それはやらない。
Yeah. So that show was very popular. Yeah.
なん
Also,
ていう名前だっけ？
it's called The Apprentice.
Apprentice.
Yeah. So there were many, many seasons. Yeah.
Apprentice って弟子って意味じゃなかったっけ？
Yes.
だよね。
Pupil.
Apprentice.
Yeah. Deshi is like apprentice. Yeah.
そういう名前ついてんだね。
Yeah. So he was famous for "You're fired." All right.
はい。
So just a couple funny things about him. And now let's talk about his family. Donald Trump has been married 3 times.
あ、なんか、それは聞いたことあるね。3回結婚してんだね。
So his first wife
はい。
was named Ivana.
うん。
And with her, he had 3 children.
はい。3人の子供がいるんだね。
His first child, he named Donald Trump.
どういうこと？嘘？同じ名前つけたってこと？
Yeah.
へえ。
So
なんかアメリカって感じだね。
number 1, Donald Trump. Number 2, Ivanka. Number 3, Eric. And then he had a affair.
ああ、そう、浮気的な？
Yeah. With an actress.
女優さんとアフェア。
Yes.
浮気ってちょっと違うか？なんていうの？
Yeah. Yeah.
いいの？
Yeah. Footing.
不倫ね。なるほど、なるほど。うん。
And her name was Marla Maples.
はいはい。
And so he got a divorce.
まあ、最初の奥さんとは離婚して。
Yeah.
はい。
And he and the actress
はい。
had a baby.
はあ。結婚したのかな？
Yep. They got married, but it was very short. Only 4 years.
4年ね。
Yeah. And they had one child
はい。
called Tiffany.
ティファニーさん。あれ、ティファニーさんなんか出てたな。
Yeah.
うん。はい。
He called it Tiffany, named after the jewelry.
あ、そうなんだ。ジュエリーのティファニーあるもんね。
Tiffany and Co.
そっ
Yeah.
から撮ったんだね。はい。
And then after the second divorce, he met a beautiful model.
はいはいはい。
Actually, his first wife was also a model.
モデルさん。はい。
Yeah. And he got married to Melania. I
マ
don't
レ
know.
ニアさんが今の奥さんかい？
Yes.
だよね。うん。
Yeah. And they had one more child called Baron.
彼、あれだ、今10歳でなんかこう、大統領の勝利演説するときに後ろに彼いたよね、確
Yeah.
か。
So
彼
he's got kids from 3 different women with him.
なるほどね。
Yeah. Now, so total,
はい。
Donald Trump has 5 children
はい。
from 3 marriages,
はい。
and he has 8 grandchildren.
あ、もう8人も孫いるんだ。
Yep.
あ、まあまあ70歳か。そうかもね。うん。
Yes.
なるほどね。
So he's been married 3 times, and he said in an interview that he loves his business.
はい。
So it's very difficult for his wives to understand his love for business.
まあそのビジネスが大好きっていうことをその奥さんたちは理解してくれないよね。
He loves his business and young actresses and young models. But he loves his business. Yeah. And he never smoked cigarettes or did any drugs or drink alcohol. His brother died. His brother was an alcoholic.
アルコール中毒で死んじゃったんだ。
Yeah, his older brother. So he said that's the reason he never wanted to drink.
なるほど。
Yeah. And also he doesn't like germs.
そうなの？ germ っていうのはその細菌とかね。
Yeah, so he doesn't want to shake hands.
そうなんだ。でもなんかテレビでやってて。
Yeah, so he does sometimes, but he prefers not to. He doesn't like to touch people.
そうなんだ。潔癖症っていうかな、日本では。
Yeah.
英語では潔癖症っては言わない。
Germophobic.
ジョーマフォビックね。
Yeah.
フォビックっていうのは
scared.
恐怖症みたいな感じですね。
Yes, yeah, 恐怖症, yeah. So he doesn't like germs. He likes to be clean. He likes beautiful models.
そこちょっと違うけど。まあいいや。
Now, many people have talked about his hair.
そうだね。彼の髪型はなかなかこうエキセントリックな感じで。
Yeah. So, and he's been on many like talk shows. Like they're called late night talk shows.
トークショーでの司会だよね。
Yeah. And many people they joke like that his hair is a wig.
あれ、男の人の場合はトゥーペイかな
No, a wig or toupee, yeah.
まあ、カツラだってことだよね。
Yeah. Yeah. So people joke it's a wig. And he says, no, it's not a wig. Here, touch my hair.
なんかさ、
So he doesn't like touching people. But if you say, I think your hair is, he'll say, no, here, please, touch.
なんか、大統領選のね、中でもやってたよ、それ。
Yeah.
Go
ahead, touch it. It's real.
まあ、リアルっつってもちょっとまあ、内側の方はね、少しこう、髪がないのかもしれない。そこをカバーする髪型だよね。
Yeah, but he says it's not covered. He says it's just his style.
まあいいよ。
Yeah.
そこはね。
Okay, Donald. Okay, Donald.
まあ、カツラじゃないと思うよ。
Yeah.
でもカバーでもないってことね。
That's what he says. Yeah. Okay, and then the last thing this is the thing that bothered me a lot. I mean, being racist is, there's no excuse, and I really don't like that, of course.
そうだね。もう嫌いなところだね、そこは。
And what he said about, Muslim people and Mexican people.
Yeah. あれはちょっとありえないわ。
This also pissed me off.
それも頭にくることがあるのな。
Yeah. He's like a child.
ほうほう。
In this way, like about food. So he hates vegetables.
そう。
Yeah.
嫌いなんだ。
Yeah. He hates vegetables like a child. Come on. And he says that steak is his favorite. But it's famous that when he orders steak, he wants it cooked a lot.
どういうこと？
So he wants his steak well done.
なるほどね。よく焼いて。
That drives me crazy.
どういうこと？
It's a beautiful steak, and when someone cooks it too much, it ruins it.
ダメにする？
Yeah.
そうか、でも、ウェルダンはあるじゃない？普通の感じによく焼く感じ。
If you're a child. So,
不思議なところに。
He hates vegetables and he eats steak well done. Go to hell, Donald Trump. And get this. He eats pizza and fried chicken with a fork. Fuck off! Are you serious?
いいじゃん、別にそんなのね。
Pizza with a fork. And here's the thing. When he has pizza, he just scrapes the topping
え
and he only eats the toppings. So he doesn't eat the dough.
どうっていうのはその生地のところ。
Yeah, he doesn't eat it.
上のところだけ食べる
Yeah,
の。
so he scrapes the toppings
柿
and eats the toppings.
トッピングだけを食べる。
He doesn't eat the dough. He says, I never eat the dough. I only eat the toppings.
なんだそれ。そうなんだ。面白い人だな。
It's so crazy. And fried chicken. Like fried chicken, you have to eat it with your hands. But he uses a knife and fork.
まあ、それ、エイブ一番頭に来るところなんだね。
まあね。
おかしな人だな、ここにも。でもさ、だって。
I love food.
まあまあ、なるほど。じゃあ、日本人が結構フライドポテトを箸で食べるでしょ
Yeah.
あれ、日本人では、まあ別にそんな不思議じゃないんだけど、外国人が見るとすんごい不思議に見えるみたいなね。
Maybe.
あれ
I guess so, yeah.
まあ、そんなこともあるね。
まあね。Yeah. So anyway, that's all for Donald Trump. Eat your vegetables, Donald.
まあ、今回本当にポリティクスのその政治的なこと関係なく彼のその人となりをね、
Yeah.
ちょっと語ってみたという。まあ、
So
悪くないね。
I thought people might be interested to know, like, not only about the news headlines, like, oh, Donald Trump said this, Donald Trump said that. It's like, okay. I thought people might want to know a little bit about who he is as a person.
なるほどね。彼の、まあ、人となり知ったからってなんか、でもね、やっぱり気になるのは、アフガニスタンの人と、なんだっけメキシコの人。
You mean Muslim people?
まあ、イスラム教の人、ね。
His immigration ideas are really insane. Yeah.
あれおかしいよ。
Yeah, but I think he's just using that as a tool to be president.
あんなこと。
Like, I don't think he really believes all the things that he says.
まあ、なってみてどういう政策をするかわかんないけどね。でも、ビジネスでそれだけすごく成功してる人だから。
Yeah, and even in my hometown in Vancouver, there's a Trump International Hotel.
だから
in my hometown.
大統領の仕事を商売と考えてね。やることができる人なのかもしれないね。
Maybe, but you gotta also remember that America has thousands and thousands of nuclear weapons.
まあね。
And now,
核兵器ね。
a pro wrestling guy who doesn't eat vegetables has his finger on the red button.
そうだよ。
That's scary.
まあね。
Yeah. But it's always scary.
まあ、そういうバカじゃないと思うよ、彼は。
Yeah. Anyway, good luck to America.
そうです
And
ね。
good luck to Donald Trump.
あんまり本気で思ってない。
Eat your damn vegetables.
そういうことで。
Okay.
まあ、OK。ということで、またお会いしましょう。